Yeah, I've been making YouTube videos since 2011. And I just want to talk about my experiences and how I feel about a lot of things. And how you, if you're a growing channel, you might be bigger than me, you might be smaller, it doesn't really matter. And before I start, I just want to mention, I'm not gonna edit this video too much. It's just gonna be my raw thoughts, and you can just turn it on in the background while you're doing whatever if you're interested in the topic. So this is what I learned from doing YouTube for 8 years now. The main thing is, no matter how much success you see, you'll never really appreciate it as much as you probably should. It's never enough, and that might be a good thing. You always strive for the next big success. You always want to grow, you always want to achieve the next big thing, right? And that is in theory a great thing, but at the end of the day, you forget how far you've come. What I've learned is that you always have to look back at how it was maybe a month ago, a year ago. Just reminisce. How was I doing before? And compare. Comparing yourself to others is a fatal flaw. Never do that. Comparing yourself to yourself, I think that's exactly what people should be doing when they're pursuing anything in life, honestly. This doesn't just apply to YouTube, this applies to anything. I've had a video reach over 100,000 views, and I'm really not that happy about it. I don't care about those views, specifically because it's not a video that I care about. It's a video I made years ago that didn't get any traffic for almost a year and all of a sudden blew up. And ever since then, it's still my best performing video, but it's a video that I don't identify with at all. I could be happy that it brings traffic into my channel and the possibility of, getting new subscribers, but those subscribers don't mean anything. The subscribers that do mean something are those that actually subscribe, watch your videos, enjoy your videos, tell you how much they enjoy your videos. They comment on videos and you have an interaction with them. Those are the moments that you have to cherish. You need to enjoy everything about this thing that you're doing. YouTube can be tedious. I know it might be ridiculous, a person with 423 subs to talk about how hard YouTube can be. But I feel like I have even more of a perspective because I've grinded for years. I've tried, I didn't really succeed. My biggest channel had 500 something subs. It was a Call of Duty channel. I did montages or whatever, that was a couple years back. Then I switched to this channel because I thought those people wouldn't be interested in what I'm doing now. I was doing Let's Plays like everyone else. I thought I was doing great because I uploaded 2 videos a day. They were not very good, but that's beside the point. I was proud of my work and I was hoping people would watch it. I uploaded for 3 years with no views. Literally not a single person really watched. Eventually, people came in. People started watching and I was happy. I could have just gone back to the other channel and I could definitely promise you more than one person or no one would watch me. But I wanted to build up something where I knew, okay, this is what I'm doing. This is a new beginning. I want to earn it. And I improved a lot over those years. It could have been much faster. I know improving could be much easier if you have feedback. I didn't have feedback for a couple of years, so my content was just stale. It was the same thing over and over again. At some point I learned, okay, people enjoyed the videos where I edited more than the ones I didn't. And uploading frequently doesn't mean anything if the video is low quality. So instead of just pumping out videos each and every day because the algorithm likes it, pump out videos that you like, that you yourself want to watch. That's probably the most important thing. You're gonna get tired of your videos maybe because you edit them for hours, you edit them for sometimes 6 hours, and you've seen the video a gazillion times at this point. You upload and you still watching it because you have to know, okay, what do people see? I actually watch my video on my monitor after it's done to see if everything's fine. And then I go on and start it on my phone and watch it there as well. And I even go as far as to open it on my TV and watch it there to see, okay, these are different experiences that people will have. How do they feel? You can never really be unbiased. And maybe you're even looking at it with a more critical eye than they are. But at least it gives you some sort of perspective. I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but that's something I do. And I feel like that actually gives me a better sense of, okay, this is how the user feels. He's watching this. Oh, this part actually drags a little bit. Next time maybe I should cut that out or do something else, put something there. Always try and make the next video even more interesting or funny or whatever you're trying to do. Always build on your videos. Look, those were more tips. What I really want to talk about is more the struggles you go through while doing this whole YouTube journey. And I have given up multiple times. I gave up 2 years ago and then started again last year. And this last year has been quite a success in my eyes. I've gained over 130 subs, I believe, and I've gained viewers that actually are engaging with the content. They're actually commenting on the videos. They have a back and forth. Before I only had like maximum one person. So I'm really glad that he was there, because I improved a lot during the time that I only basically had this one viewer. His name is Heavy Rain, and he's still around, which is amazing. I couldn't believe it when I first saw his comment again, because he's basically my first real subscriber. Of course, I have friends in real life, and I appreciate some of those people that actually stuck with the channel and watch a lot of the videos. But it being a stranger adds to it, you know? You're like, wow, you don't know me. All you know me from is the videos, and you've actually stuck around. You've waited a year and then came back to continue watching. You continued the journey with me, and I've gained and lost a lot of those viewers in the last year. There have been times where a person was commenting on 6 videos in a row, and all of a sudden they were gone. And it does sting a little bit. You're wondering why did that person leave? And you will never know, probably, unless they come back and tell you. But that's very unlikely. Maybe you did something they didn't like. Maybe you said something that was a little too edgy, or I don't know. I don't think I did anything wrong, but like, they're gone. And that's okay, because there's always new people coming in. And some will always stick, some will just leave. It's the way of things. It's not just on YouTube again, this is just how life is. 8 years of YouTube, that's ridiculous. I myself can't even believe that I've been doing it for this long, and it is hard thinking that you make great content. Like, that's what my belief. I think I'm doing great, and I always try to improve, and because I see it's not working, and I usually blame YouTube for it, because I'm like, hey, the algorithm doesn't push the videos to too many people, so of course I don't have as high of a chance to grow as others do. But something must be my fault, right? Like, I must be doing something wrong, because the numbers that I get seem pretty good. You know, the engagement is pretty good. The click-through rate is, from what I've heard, above average. Everything is above average, just not the impressions. So I'm like, hey, this is YouTube's fault. But it can't be YouTube's fault for years. If it is, then YouTube is flawed. But I don't want to think that way, because it's cheap. It gives you an scapegoat. What I'm instead trying to do is improve. I've worked on my setup a lot, and it doesn't look great, all that fantastic, but at least I'm at the point where I'm like, this is a nice angle. The camera is pretty, I think, to some degree. I have a nice microphone. It's like basic stuff that's just more engaging for the viewer. I think the main thing I want to get across is you'll never know for sure if you enjoy it or if it's worth it or whatever. You don't even know what your real goal is with this thing. At least it wasn't for me. I don't know what I expect. I don't know if I'll be happy if I reach like 1,000 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers. I really don't know, because those comments I get now, I really enjoy them, but sometimes I forget that I used to get nothing. And I feel like I don't appreciate it enough. I always wish I had more, you know? And I feel like that's just human beings. We always want more. We're never satisfied with what we got. You always wish, hey, I'm better than this. I deserve more. That's always what we think, but screw that thought and just focus on what you got. To grow on YouTube, you really need a lot of luck. It seems pretty clear to me, especially nowadays, because it used to be that there wasn't as much competition as there is now. You need to do something that hasn't been done before, and that's pretty tough. Or you get lucky. You get lucky, you know, not market yourself, maybe that's a good thing. You have connections, that's a great thing. But if you don't have any of those things, if you don't know what the hell to do with yourself, if you post on Reddit and Facebook, and that's what I do, and I've seen success with that, but like, it's limited. Of course, it's always the same people that see your videos eventually. And how far can that get you, right? Like, just make the best content you can. And again, this doesn't just apply to YouTube. It goes for anything. You want a great job, you apply, it doesn't work. Well, shit happen. Try again. You know, life sucks sometimes. You just gotta try again. You gotta fall and keep going up. I hate how obsessed I am with my numbers on YouTube. I hate that I always look at my analytics, but I do. It's addicting. And I don't want to, but I do. I look at my analytics at least 50 times a day probably, especially when I upload. Nothing changes if I look at it. I cannot influence it by looking at it, but I always hope, hey, oh, someone just clicked on this video, I hope he likes it. That's my thought. It's silly, it's fucking stupid, but it's just the thought I have. I'm like, oh, someone just watched this video, because you can see it. One person in the last hour, or 2 people, or 10 people have been watching this video. You don't know if they accidentally clicked on it or not. Maybe they hated the video. They were like, what the fuck is this shit? You don't know. But it's still a number that goes up, and something in your brain is like, hey, cool. I cannot imagine that number right there showing something like 100. And would it matter? I had it. The Overwatch video that I'm referring to, the one with over 100,000 views, it was blowing up. It got thousands of views a day, an hour even sometimes. But in the end, it didn't mean much. I don't know. I enjoy making videos, and that's the main reason why I'm still at it. I wish, of course, I can't lie, I wish I had more viewers, because I believe my content is good. I want more people to see it, because I want to build a community, and I will, no matter what. I haven't really established it in my small community that I have, but I wanted to call this community the Nans for a while now. I don't even have a reason for it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the 9-year-old army or whatever the fuck. The Nans, it's been a thing I've been saying for years and never stuck because there is no one to stick it with. I don't know, it's dumb, it's silly. I hope I didn't disencourage anyone, because I don't want to disencourage anyone. These are thoughts that I have. They don't apply to everyone, and I still love doing it. Every video I upload, I always have the thought, hey, maybe this is the one. This might be the one that blows up, you know? This is the one that's gonna get me there. To 1,000 subs, 500 subs. That's the first milestone I have to hit, but I've been there before, so I don't really see it. Like, it's dumb. I should be excited for 500 subscribers, but I'm like, hey, I've already got that on my channel. I could go there and be like, hey, I got the 500 subs. Silly. It's all silly. YouTube is silly, but it's fun. It's also very much fun. It's very exhausting. It's very much, it takes a lot of time and effort. It takes a lot out of you. Everyone wants to be a YouTuber these days, but like not even 1% of people that try will make it, at least to the degree that they want to, because a lot of them just give up after a while because they don't see the growth they wish for. And some of them actually see good growth, they just don't know it because they see other people. They compare themselves to other people. Compare yourself to yourself. Okay, this year I've grown 100 something subscribers. Before that, it took me 6 years to get like 300 or something. It's getting better, and I hope it's gonna continue to be better, and I hope I'll always be having as much fun as I do right now. Even more fun. I don't know how that will work. Maybe with a bigger community, that's always what I tell myself, but maybe I am good where I am right now because I have great subscribers who I really enjoy making content for and having a back and forth with. Anyway, that's the video. Hope I helped someone out there. If not, then, well, this was a waste. If you want, I hate doing this, but like, if you want to see more videos, there they are. And I'm not even doing this to be quirky, it just feels like begging and I don't like that. But like, subscribe or whatever. See you next time. Bye bye.